Now let us continue the lecture on comparison of large samples. Suppose if the samples are drawn from the same lot, I have already given you the formula. Now suppose if the samples are drawn from different lots, that means suppose a company A has produced some number of bulbs, from that you are already taking a sample. Suppose the company B has produced some bulbs, you have taken the sample from that. Then in that case, the formula is given by Z is equal to P1 minus P2 divided by square root of PQ divided by square root of PQ into 1 by N1 plus 1 by N2. Let us take a problem, then we will understand very clearly. Suppose in an aircraft A, suppose the type of the aircraft is A. There are 100 flights chosen. Out of the 100 flights, engine trouble develops in 5 flights. Now suppose in another aircraft type B, 200 flights are chosen. Out of 200 flights, trouble appears in 7 flights. Now the question is there a significant difference in engine trouble? Now out of 100, 5 flight has engine trouble. So therefore P1 type 1. The samples are drawn from different, because there are two types of aircrafts. One is type A aircraft, another one is type B aircraft. Samples are drawn from different categories, so therefore I have to apply different formula. So P1 is equal to, out of 100, 5 flights has engine trouble, so therefore P1 is equal to 5 by 100. Similarly, out of 200 flights, 7 is showing the trouble, so therefore P2 is equal to 7 by 200. Now the formula for P is equal to N1 into P1 plus N2 into P2 by N1 plus N2. What is N1? 100 flights you have chosen from type A. What is N2? 200 flights you have chosen it from B. P1 I have already found 5 by 100. P2 already found 7 engine troubles out of 200. So P you have calculated, that is 0.04. Since P plus Q is equal to 1, Q is equal to 0.96. Substitute in this Z, P1 minus P2 divided by square root of PQ into 1 by N1 plus 1 by N2. Remember the point, I am using this Z test because 100 flights are chosen, 200 flights are chosen, both are greater than 30. So therefore you can use the Z test. Z test is this one. You are getting the answer 0.625. Now this 0.625 lies inside the interval minus 1.96. Observe the point. It lies inside the interval minus 1.96 to plus 1.96. Also this lies inside the interval minus 2.58 to plus 2.58. So therefore the null hypothesis, when Z, please remember once again, when Z lies inside an interval, always the null hypothesis is accepted. If Z goes outside the interval, null hypothesis is rejected, alternative hypothesis is accepted. Since Z lies inside the interval minus 1.96 to 1 plus 1.96 at 5% level, observe, at 5% level, the null hypothesis H naught is accepted. Since Z also lies inside the interval minus 2.5 to plus 2.58, this is the null hypothesis is accepted even at 1% level also, right? So that means what? The null hypothesis is accepted means, what is the null hypothesis? No difference in engine. Always we think that there is no difference in the engine trouble, so therefore that is the null hypothesis. This is what is accepted. H1 means there is difference, alternative hypothesis, significant difference. So therefore this is ruled out, null hypothesis is accepted.